Welcome back to Napoleon Total War 3 as Bavaria. So, last time around we had a battle trying to correct the past in a way. Clearly that did not work, as you can see France is holding Denmark at this point. And I have unable to go around this bug, which keep crashing the campaign. And so my options are very limited. And I have decided that even though I'm not at all prepared, we're gonna go ahead and declare war on France. And this is probably not gonna go well, but I'm unable really to move back far enough to go ahead and change this. So here we go. No one joined me, but it seems like no one joined France either. They'll probably tag on afterwards. But here we go. War with France. First option is of course to take Berlin. I'm gonna demand their surrender. I could liberate them, but we're going ahead and occupy it. It actually probably would have been better to liberate now when I think about it. But I think that would only kind of prolong my suffering, if you kind of get what I'm getting at this point. Gonna go ahead and take out Saxony. And hopefully I'll be able to take a little bit of what I need to actually complete. We'll have a very short-lived unification of Germany by Bavaria, if any. Right, with that said, no more moves to be made. I'm trying to shore up the defense here, because there's so many here, but most likely I'm gonna lose my capital and the only province in which I can recruit troops, so we'll see how that goes. Right, end turn. And not long after us declaring war on France, we actually meet one of their armies. Since they're only going to bring in my cannon and rest as sort of reinforcement, I'm actually going to pull back, and we're going to hope that this main army follows, because I want to meet the main army, sort of army to army, rather than have them trickle in. So we're going to actually pull back. See if they follow, which they don't. They attack Munich, Bavaria, my capital, and demand surrender. We're not going to allow that. And shit, we've got a massive army and Mortier. Right. This looks very much like my admiral, and I just dismissed my admiral. Actually, I dismissed all the ships. So I wonder if the admiral came back and he's like, shit. He came back to the capital and then he realized we were at war with France, and he just scrambled to get everyone in order. I'm wondering if I should actually fight this fight, because there's no way I will be able to win it. And I think we instead are going to focus on the armies and their kind of situation and story. So we'll just go ahead and out-resolve this. We basically did nothing to the enemy, and we lost the capital. Because the thing is, if I would have fought that, I would probably take the entire episode, and we wouldn't get anywhere. And given the crashes and so forth that I had with this campaign, I kind of feel that I probably might have installed the game wrong or something, so I kind of feel that I need to reinstall it and set it right, because I never had that problem in the other campaigns I've done for this, so I'll have to redo that. And I think just because I have to break this campaign early, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do another one in Napoleon Total War 3, and we'll see what my plan is for that. The new capital is Berlin. And yeah, now everyone breaks trade agreements. We got a heroic death of the admiral. Swiss Confederation join and Spain joins in. Can I no, I can't recruit troops in Germany. Probably gonna lose this and everything else. I guess the key thing is... Oh, Denmark took Hanover. Oh, now they take it. Great. Now when I... Gonna make sure that hopefully we can keep this under our control. Doesn't seem likely. We'll probably have a Prussian rebellion at our hands. There was a lot of French armies moving back and forth through here. So I'm wondering if maybe I should just fall back and try to protect Berlin, where we got a main army. This army could march... I kind of want to take this province though. The downfall of Bavaria. We lost the capital, the first thing that happens. Right. You know what? There's nothing for it. We're gonna try to take Saxony. So let's go ahead and attack the French. And yeah, let's have the battle of this video, shall we? And see if we can't beat the French. It's a lot of light infantry. They have a very high... The Young Guard guys got very high accuracy. And these guys got great accuracy as well. Got really great artillery. But, I mean, I could probably sweep away a lot of this with my cavalry. Not entirely sure what this is. Special... Saxon musketeer unit. So I guess the French are able to recruit troops from Saxony. God damn it. Why can't I recruit other German troops? So infuriating. Anyways, with that said, let's go and take on the French, shall we? And so here we are, ready to face the French. Battle deployment is as follows. Forgot to move the general. We've got a nice hill, which I'm planning on putting my cannons on. I've got the Grenadier Brigade on the right. We've got the Light Brigade in front. The larger Infantry Brigade in the center. And then we've got one small on the side. Most of the cavalry has been deployed on the right side, with one unit deployed on the left. And with that said, let's go ahead and start. French unit spotted. Seems like it could be that they are focusing their troops on the right side. We'll see. We'll time will... Oh!
Sir, our general is under attack.
We're lucky that the howitzer shots are so shit. Because that howitzer shot landed right next to the general. The first thing that happens in this battle is that the general is almost killed. That's great. I guess that's kind of telling on where we're going with this. Heavy cavalry to swing around on my left. Did I say right? I believe I said right in the beginning, didn't I? I said the Grenadiers were on the right. They're on the left. Or I'm hoping at least I said that they're here on the left. But I'm not too sure. Get the cannon maybe all the way up here. Good canister position as well. And then we can have... I guess the howitzer can be deployed here. What do we have? French cannons. And they're actually not that bad position as they usually are. So we've got kind of a mix there. Since the howitzers only bring 2 in each unit. And then the Young Guard cannon, I think it is, or maybe it's just a 6-pounder. Kind of looks like it's a Young Guard cannon. That brings 3, so that's an interesting way of putting it. This one's also just on its own. So the French clearly know what they're doing. The light infantry has come into contact with the enemy, and I guess you can kind of notice that I'm kind of done with this campaign already, and not really playing as maybe I should. Infantry pull back. It's so annoying with campaigns and mods and stuff that break, and unfortunately, you know what, I think we can take these guys rather quickly. They do have a lot of light infantry, so standing and firing on these guys is probably not the key to winning this. Also, I kind of notice how the French are kind of spread out all over the place. Let's go ahead and deploy the cannons. Get rid of those voltigeurs, and with that the infantry will swing in from the right. There's no way they're gonna be able to withstand. Oh! Young Guard voltigeurs turned up out of nowhere and just spray that unit to oblivion almost. To the point where I'm not confident in advancing anymore. Oh, all my cavalry is coming through and facing French Guard Dragoons. It's causing massive problem over there. My light infantry got absolutely shredded by another bloody unit of French sappers. Luckily for me, they were broken. However, I think we're gonna have to send this one back for reserve, and we'll have these two infantry moving up to take its place, and these two moved more towards the center. My cavalry was successful in getting rid of these, and now the flank can advance. The 12-pounder is in place, so we'll go ahead and deploy that. My cavalry should be able to
Our men are running, sir.
get rid of the enemy. My chevaliers were broken. Most likely, it seems, by canister. It could also have been the Young Guard releasing a volley. I'm kind of guessing, though, that it was canister being fired at close range. Which is not that great. I've got 3 cavalry units trying to break the French. But we're not able to get... Oh, it's another cavalry unit. That's why. It's not the same one as the first one. And my infantry units are getting broken up by all those light infantry. Finally! Cavalry, I want you to sweep away all of them. Sweep away. And the infantry will follow. Let's see if we can gain some ground here. This side not doing too well against the voltigeurs. I guess we can pull back under such pressure. And my cavalry there actually left the field, which I was kind of surprised of. And cavalry has run into stubborn resistance by the... I guess my men were tired. So tired by that charge that they're not really able to successfully break through. But at least they kind of shielded the infantry. So they got to the front. Oh, there goes cavalry's even broken there. But that will allow my infantry to get into position and shoot down the French troops, hopefully. Have this infantry move forwards. It may be bayonet charge through the center. We have something turning up over here. A single cuirassier regiment of what could be... I'm guessing these are specific cuirassiers from Saxony that they've recruited. They look to be Saxonian, if that's the word. We've got massive retreat of my troops as the French shoot us to bits.
Our men are running first.
And my attack on this side is falling apart. Especially seeing as though we're gonna have... Oh shit, we've got all kinds of nasty stuff coming in from the flank there. So we're gonna pull back. These two will hold fire because I'm pretty sure you're just shooting the Jaeger battalion to shit. Oh, the infantry units here were absolutely crushed by the Young Guard. Oh shit, we were... It's an absolute disaster.
Our men are running first.
General, move to the hill. I don't even know why I still try to even advance against the French. The Jaeger battalion will hold the enemy back while the infantry will retreat towards the hill. So they will try to do the best and hold on to that. And we'll try to... I'm still pretty sure I can beat them. It's just about focusing in on canister and stuff like that to break them. Let's have the general try to rally these battalions that are retreating. The enemy is hot on our trail as we retreat towards the hill. Really want the howitzer to be able to shell the enemy with canister. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag out the lines like so. It looks like we're forced to form square here as the cuirassiers have arrived. These two infantry units can go in between these two hills. The cavalry, two cavalry units that have rallied, will set up here. And let's see if we can make a really good comeback. And kind of win this battle. Okay, turn up in the flank. And then I want the general back at the center. I want you to focus the canister this way. We've got a retreating Jaeger battalion running through this infantry group, which I forgot to tell to open fire. The square is breaking. Come on. Good. Oh shit. That cannon just went to shit. Give me a good canister shot. They're ready to fire. Actually give... No! Shit. The general needs to support these guys over here. We still got this one ready to shell all of these. Ah no, is it the Saxonian cavalry has turned up and is defeating my cavalry. I'm still pretty sure I've got a good chance here. These guys are on the breaking point. Let's charge them. Let's bring up these two like so. Cannon crew, try to get back to that single cannon. You get up onto the hill. Nice. Keep punishing these guys with canister. I wish my cavalry here though survived. That would have been nice. Oh shit. Form square. The general is retreating. I did not notice that. And now this unit's retreating. We're pushing canister onto these guys. This unit's on its way. Shit, form square. Get the cannon crew within the square. Most of the army is breaking apart. Form square here, protecting against the cuirassiers. Ah no! The French fire is really accurate, taking out my cannons. Fire on that unit down there. Okay, the cannon crew decided to leave. This unit's still holding, this square down here. But there's so many of the chasseurs à cheval that it's very unlikely that will hold. Ooh, it's not gonna... Yeah, the cannon just went. There's no way you're gonna hold. Let's not waste any more men. The grenadiers are the last ones to hold. And unfortunately we cannot tell them to retreat because they've got enemy cavalry all around them. Fight on, men! Fight on! The rear guard to hold up the enemy cavalry from chasing us down. Which they still might do. They're going after some of these units that are retreating away from the field. Oh, they just rode through the grenadiers. They're still holding their position though. But now we've got Voltigeur company coming right for them. If they stop to fire, there's really nothing that can stop them. Right, both of my units, both of the two infantry units are able to retreat out of the... yeah, they opened up fire on the square. And within seconds, it's absolute massacre. And the grenadiers are shot to pieces. Within 15 minutes, my entire army was defeated. I mean, the light... I mean, there's way we could have taken on this better, but then again, I'm kind of not in the mood to, you know, because I keep having to go back a few turns to try and get around this problem. But clearly, it's not getting better, it's getting worse the more turns I do. And then again, I don't think I really had that much of a chance to actually beat France as Bavaria to take all the territories. But here we have it, close defeat, unfortunately. Most of the army remained intact, but we can see that we lost a lot of men. But at the same time, we inflicted a lot of casualties on the French. Nevertheless, they lost almost as many men as I did. The highest killer is Bavarian Chevaliers. Not surprising there, but there was a lot of units that did really poorly in this battle. But then again, the French really just cut us to shreds due to just the bloody firepower of all their units. They've got 38. I mean, those young guard voltigeurs that came on us, 38 accuracy. The best my men do is like 20, possibly 22. So that's a big bloody difference. French just went, I mean the Russian Navy just went in and got one of my ports. We're probably hemorrhaging money. Yes. We're down to 821 a turn. Government popularity is rapidly falling. Let's go ahead and see if I can actually end turn. Yeah, let's go ahead and end turn and see if it crashes or not. Right, the French move up to Innsbruck and demand the surrender. There's no point in fighting, even though it's a pretty small French force. We're actually gonna agree to the surrender and spare the Actually, they had a pretty big unit there, so there was nothing for it. And then they move up a big stack to Hessen-Kassel. There's no point in just harming the populace just to spite the French, so we're gonna accept the surrender. Right, we're back after that turn, and we've lost the Tiroler region, we lost Hessen-Kassel. We've got agent detected, Pomerania is rioting, trade route routed. We're got a new general under command, this unit here. There's no point in having him left, same with the one that moved over here. I kind of want Berlin to be the last battle. so that once my armies are kind of defeated, we don't continue to fight. How does my money look? So we're 800 red. However, I've got a big supply of money to keep fighting. I think we'll retreat this army, however, from there to the bridge and hold the bridge there, and then I'm actually gonna portion out the rest of my territory, and we're just gonna keep Berlin. And then for next episode we'll have like the last. So Venetia will be given to I think we'll give it to the Italians. Regions. We'll give them this. Can I give me something that could help me here in the end? Not really. Diamond formation maybe. Can you give me diamond formation? Yes, they agreed to that. And my force in that territory was forced to move and is over here. And that's just as well because I actually need some extra troops here. We can try to drag this army as well, or this unit, to here somewhere. And then we can get you over here. And then Mecklenburg, or all of this to the north, I will actually give to Sweden, obviously. So we'll give all of these. I wonder if I can trade it for Finland, and I can hold out in the campaign in Finland. So we're gonna give you that. Can you give me general staff, passport, trade unions? Not maybe the naval ones, but everything like that, and we'll give you this. This should be a no-brainer for Sweden, given... No, they didn't want that. I guess they know they're gonna lose the area to the French anyways, but general staff... Actually, there's nothing really. Movement range is something I don't need, actually. I'm just gonna give this to Sweden. And there we have it. We're down to just controlling Berlin. I have no other provinces. And it's next episode is just gonna be me trying to hold out for as long as possible around Brandenburg. We'll lose 4,000 each turn, which isn't that great. All my trade is of course blocked by the fact that we're surrounded by enemies. Maybe I can go ahead and sign a peace with the Danish and yes, nice. Then maybe I can get... No, I couldn't get trade. Nasty. I do have trade with Sweden, right? So we get a little bit of trade going with them. However, 4,000, I still can hold out for quite a few turns. And the thing is, since my province, I think I can also just like increase the taxes as much as possible. And that will probably will hold out a little bit longer, because now it's only 3,000 minus. And I've got 23,000, so I should be able to hold out quite well. Right. Next video is just going to be me trying to hold out for as long as possible and hold Berlin for as long as possible. Can't recruit any troops, got a set amount of troops. I'm not going to build a fort because I'm not going to be able to hold out for 6 turns. Could have Bavaria rebel against the French and get that back. But clearly this is the beginning of the end. And with that said, I hope you guys still enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!